We are now live. So for those that are joining us on Facebook Live, cuckoo is not a chicken. Just want to get that out there. So I'm Blake Cabot. I am the owner of FacePaintcom. And today we have the great pleasure of having Wendy La Belga.
Hola, hello.
And so Wendy is in, not surprisingly with that last name, Belgium, and soon moving to Paris. And she was, she's one of the great face painters, done all sorts of interesting stuff. She's in 2018, she was traveling around the world doing face painting, obviously not so much this year. And she also works at Disneyland Paris doing face painting.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Today we are doing wavy teardrop masks.
Wavy teardrop mask. Yeah.
I'm very excited to have her. And so with that, Wendy, it's all you.
Okay, so I will start.
Yes, start. Okay, she has to duck underneath everything. So just to let you know about the lighting, because everybody's going to say it's a little dark, it's a little dark. But we're going to make do. And with that, okay.
Okay, so first, in the face painting, the most important line work is the thin, thick, thin. Okay. Did you see me?
I don't see anything right now. All I see is a piece of white paper.
Oh God.
Your camera froze? Oh, go look at your camera. Sometimes now I see a hand. That's good. Now I see a perfect. Okay, now we're good.
Okay, so first the most important line work is the thin, thick, thin. Okay, so I will do here thin, thick, thin.
Yeah.
Okay. So my advice to you is to do it every day, less 10 minutes a day, to control your brush. Okay, thin, thick, thin, thick, and thin. This is, the base of face painting. And this is really important to achieve great designs. Okay. So we have the classic teardrops. So we begin thin. Oh, wait. Thin.
Hey, Zuri.
And thick. Okay. My advice to you is to do it longer as you can, because if you practice like this, like a really, really small one, a really small one, like this, this one doesn't help you to control your brush. So it's better to practice teardrops, longer teardrops, like this. Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. This is a classic teardrops, and now the inverse teardrop. This is the one I used to use every time. I really love to use inverse teardrops. I think it's easier. Okay. And you do a twist. My advice to you is to practice a less, 15 minutes a day. If you want to progress in face painting, if you want to grow with face painting, it's really important to practice every day, every day. So you have focal point here. And the exercise is to do it. So teardrops, like this, directing toward the focal point.
Okay, so you do a focal point exercise.
Yeah, this one. Okay. This is really important to doing a teardrop masks, because teardrop mask is working with focal points, you know. And symmetrical, of course. Trying to. My tips to do it symmetrical is to begin the design on the left side of your model, you know, the left side of your face, the face of the model. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's practice this, because this is really, really important to achieve great design. Like this, and one more here.
I think this is really good to have, because you know, so much of these designs by sophisticated artists like yourself are hard to follow, but you know, practicing that exercise is obviously something most face painters can do, and it's something that they can get good at and sort of make progress, and they can see progress. So I think that's terrific. Thank you for doing that.
I take a number 0 brush, and I'm gonna outline the teardrops.
2 questions came in. What brush is good for teardrops?
We have the lower corner,
Mm-hmm.
number 3, number 6. For teardrop mask, I use number 3, FacePaintcom from Silicon.
Mm-hmm.
Look Swirl. You know?
Mm-hmm. So so basically you use number 3 brushes, right?
Number 3, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I use number 0, but
Why is it so important? Somebody asked, why is it important to start on the left-hand side?
because when you work with your right hand, your left part, your left side is not your main hand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is easier to work to begin on your left side, because it's your hardest side to work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it's not clear, please tell me.
So it's sort of, you're saying it's sort of right versus left-handed. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's why it's better to begin on your left side. So I just outline.
So if someone was a lefty, they'd begin on the right side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Thank you for traduce my Frienglish.
You're doing fine. Your English is probably better than mine.
No, never. Okay.
Certainly better than my Belgian or French.
Okay, so my advice to you is to practice this, you know, like teardrops, focal point, and outline your teardrops with the number 0. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Everybody's saying hi, by the way. I haven't given
hi,
all this to you because
everyone.
we're in the middle of talking, but and I'm going to butcher the French, but someone said coucou ma coupette.
Coucou ma choupette.
Ma choupette. Tu es la meilleure ma choupette, I think. Est-ce que tu vas faire un design sur toi? I don't even know what this means.
Yeah. I'm going to do a design on myself, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Self-design, yeah. Okay, so for the swirls, practicing swirls is really important too, because you know, I'm teaching here in my country, And a lot of time I see like teardrops, like swirls like this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is not good. You need to do thin. You see? Oh, yeah. Thin, thin, thick, and thin.
Okay.
Thin, thick, thin. Okay. The swirl is on a rectangle like this. Okay. And you can see that this part is on the same height that the swirl here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And to doing double swirls, I'm going to paint double swirls like thin, thick, thin, and here and come back and stop to the middle of the swirl. Okay?
Okay.
So let's practice this, people. Not this. Huh? No. Okay? I know this is not easy. It's a lot of practice, a lot of hours practicing, but you can do it. You can do it. I'm sure that you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, because before I was painting really ugly, and 2 years after practicing every day, now I paint well, you know what I mean? So everyone can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do princess line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the princess line is here on the eyes. Okay, this is the almond princess line. Thin, thick, thin, and I'll come back. Okay, we have three of this, three shapes, three different shapes.
Mm-hmm.
Thin, thick, and thin, and I come back. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to, when you do that, make sure to follow your eyebrow, you know, because when you're doing two down, it's like your eyelids, it looks like it's falling. You know what I mean? So.
Do you know why that's called a princess line?
Yeah, princess line.
Do you know why it's called a princess line?
Because because it's for princess designs.
Well, there you go. That's the simple explanation. That makes way too much sense.
Maybe I don't know if I invent maybe this word is possible. Okay. So now I'm gonna do my. You see well? It's okay?
Yep. Yeah, we can see fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thin, thick, thin. A swirl here. Back. One, two, three. And 1, 2, 3. This is 3 teardrops, 1 swirl, 3 teardrops, 1 swirl. Like this. Okay? Here the same, 1 swirl. 1 swirl. And 3 teardrops. 1, 2, 3. And 1 swirl. Oops. I'm not a practice board painter.
Right. Yeah, I remember
Okay.
you telling me that. So you're used to. Now, practice boards are very much a different animal.
My God, it's so horrible. I don't like it at all. I'm sorry for Sally Ann Lynch and Svetlana Keller and everyone who's made the practice board, but I don't like it. I don't like to practice in practice board. So when you do face painting, we always try to put the lights up, you know, like this. So your shadow is coming down. Like,
Okay.
Like this, like this. Okay. Just on the swirl, I'm going to outline all the swirl. Okay, like this. This. I'm just gonna do it really fast and okay. So this is why you need to practice the exercise with you know, with the focal points and teardrops and outline it, you know. Like this, this, and okay.
So
Okay.
you give some highlights to it.
Yeah.
So we have a rather international group. We have Maryland, we have Italy, France a couple times, Holland.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, so it's a very Austria, Israel. So we have a range of people here who no doubt are all excited to see your designs, which is that's a great design.
Thank you. Okay, so I invent the Wavy teardrop mask. I was inspired by Eder Bean Face Art. He's doing asymmetrical mask. You know what I mean? Like yeah, asymmetrical teardrop mask. And I want to change that and to find my own style. So I decided to do something like with a wave. Is why I call it a wavy teardrop mask. Okay.
Okay.
This is the placement. Yeah. This is the focal
Mexico
point.
and Finland and Ireland and Romania. So
oh hi
and Mexico.
everyone.
I forgot Mexico. Sorry.
Oh, hola Mexico. Mexico.
And the UK.
And
so
UK?
basically, the EU is here in force.
Sorry?
The European Union is here in force.
Ah, okay.
Lots of people from in Switzerland. Oh, there we go.
So here I use this focal point. Okay. This is the central focal point, the inner corner of the eye, the outer corner of the eye, and the temples.
Okay.
Like this. Okay. This is the focal point I use, and this is the directions. So I know this is a little bit complicated if you don't know about focal point, but it's really easy. Okay, everything is connect. You know, your design is close, and everything is connecting between every element. You know, it's like you don't have just one element here like loose. You know what I mean? No, everything is connected. Okay, and this is the placement for characters. Okay. So I can do one here and one here, one here, or in the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight I'm going to do with displacement, this one. Okay?
Yeah, Diana says she loves the flow of the design because of the focal point. She really likes that. Thinks that that's a very clever thing.
Diana Maquillage, the French
No,
one?
Diana Dijon.
Diana. Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna change
Yep.
my camera because I'm gonna start the design. Okay.
So unlike other ones we've done here before, we're doing one design.
Ta-da!
There we are.
Hello.
But it's going to be worth it.
Just do this here. I'm coming. Okay, so tonight I will use Craze FX. It's a really good brand. Thank you, Blake. Thank you for this brand.
Well, you're very welcome. I wanted Wendy to try it out, so I'm glad she liked it.
Yeah, I really like it because it doesn't crack.
Oh, Inga's henna. She said she started talking to you because of a webinar that you both were attending. With FacePaintcom, thrilled. I'm glad you guys got together.
I know Ingas. Hey, Ingas, how are you? Okay, so I will take the TARDIS from Craze FX.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one.
Okay. Yeah.
And I begin to paint my character. I hope you will like my surprise.
No doubt they will. No doubt they will. As someone said, everybody loves you all over the world.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you.
It's a supportive group, I tell you.
Thank you so much. Okay, I think I put too much water. It's a one-stroke character.
Okay.
Really easy. Okay. I will do here a U shape. Like this.
Okay.
Yeah. And the head is like up here. You guys tell me, what do you think each character is? Each character.
Wow.
You guys tell me.
Okay. What character do we think that is?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I don't know. That's hard to tell right now. I mean, blues, I think elephant, but I don't know.
I'm blue.
Oh, Dinah asked, what brush are you using?
I'm using a blazing brush, 1/2.
Half-inch blazing brush?
Yeah, angle brush. And here I'm gonna do a flick.
Stitch is one choice, Genie's another, Aladdin,
Genie.
Dumbo. It's Genie?
Genie.
Okay, well done.
Genie.
Amanda got that right.
Okay, I'm gonna do the ears here. Super fast Genie. Genie. Okay. Just here. I'm gonna take yellow. Okay.
Okay.
This color.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
This is Sundown from Crazy Fix.
Mm-hmm.
And here I'm gonna do a teardrop, just a teardrop.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really fast lamp. This.
Uh-huh.
Too much water. Okay. You guys see?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. And here. The arms. Okay. Yellow here and here. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna load my brush with red.
Do you find it hard to paint on yourself,
No,
Diane?
it's really easy. It's easier than to paint in practice board. Yeah. In practice board, I can't. It's like, my God.
Well, it's definitely hard because the surfaces are just different from skin. It doesn't absorb paint the same way. I mean, I've heard that from a lot of people over the years.
Yeah. Definitely.
But it's easier to clean off.
Yeah. Okay, I will take a number 3 low corner.
Mm-hmm.
And just active my black with inky consistency. Okay. I put 2 dots here. Oh my God. And here. And now a really thin brush, like number 0.
Mm-hmm.
I love this brush. This is a French brand. Nobody knows it. But this is absolutely stunning for brushes. But just for brushes, like the paint is not good, but the brush is awesome.
What's the brand?
Grim 2. You can see that.
Grimace?
No Grimace, Grim 2.
Okay, I never heard of it.
No, is not famous at all. The paint is not good, but the brushes is really good. Yeah.
If anybody knows it, put a link in there because I certainly don't.
So I'm going to do I'm doing now the outline of the genie.
Mm-hmm.
The bar here.
Well, Diana practices on 4.5-year-olds, so that's how she practices.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
You know that the best way to learn is to practice on yourself?
You think so?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the black Crazy Fix, a black Crazy Fix.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's really good. It doesn't crack, you know. Sometimes you have some black that it's cracking but this one, no. I recommend.
Oh, 4 to 12-year-olds. Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, it is. It's a wax-based paint, so it doesn't. Well, we try. We try.
You try. Okay. Outline my elements. I don't know in your country, but here it's too hot now.
It's not been that bad. At least I'm in Connecticut, so obviously we have a big country, so I'm not sure exactly what the what it is everywhere else. Someone said, I think someone from Holland, I'm guessing, said that it's hard to face paint yourself when you have lots of wrinkles.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I have a friend, she's face painter from France.
Mm-hmm.
Les Pinceaux de la Licorne.
Mm-hmm.
She do self paint, but she had the how do you say in English?
Oh, glasses?
Glasses, yeah.
Oh.
So this is really hard. Okay, and now I'm gonna put some whites.
Okay.
With the Craze FX whites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And creamy consistency. And I will do some, I will put some dots like it's shining, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Give it some highlights. Mm-hmm.
Highlight and a few of dots in the elements, like it's shining, like, you know, with stars and stuff.
So when you're painting for Disney,
Yeah.
how many children are you supposed to do an hour or?
In Disney, depend, you know, the day, if it's raining or not. If it's Halloween, it's, my God. In Halloween, we paint like 100 children in a day.
Right. But so you're trying to do it in 3 to 5 minutes or something in that range?
Yeah, 3 or 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
The more time we had is 7 minutes.
Okay.
But sometimes when you don't have people, you know, when there's nobody, you can stay more than 5 minutes.
So Anna asked, which white and black brand name face paint do you like best? I sell them all.
Now the Crazy Fix, because I tried Crazy Fix and it's awesome, you know.
Well,
so,
thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Yeah. So I say Crazy Fix.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't pay her to say that. I just want to say she could have said anything.
Okay, we're gonna do some highlights. We're gonna put some highlight in the eyes, like this.
Matter of fact, she wanted to be paid in Craze Face Paint. So there you go. I was going to pay her cash.
Yeah, no. Okay, and put some pink here.
Not in Holland. I think they'd sell it in England. Diana.
It's a shame that I can't see who is there, you know?
Yeah, they're a little. It's a little tricky. It's true.
Yeah. And say, but hello, I love you all. Okay, but a brand that I really love too is Kryolan for glycerin base.
Yeah, they're terrific.
And I use the white. I used to have 1 or 2 Kryolan white in my kit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good for glycerin base.
I think Kryolan's terrific paint. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about it. I think it's stunningly good.
Okay, so I'm gonna do some wave here like this. This. Okay.
For those of you in Europe, we do have a UK reseller, Craze, and so this is where you can get it.
And face paint shop in Holland.
Oh, the face paint shop? Okay.
Yeah, in Holland.
They sell it too? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Heck, I need to add them to the reseller list. That's my shame.
So I paint my inner corner of the eye in white with glycerin base. Okay. And this is magenta from Superstar. I don't know if the name is magenta, but I like this color. Okay, and take my brush really fast. My sponge, sorry. Before it's drying, you know, really fast. Like this. Okay. And here the same.
Yeah, Diana, those are all good face paints. Superstar, Fusion, Maron, they're all terrific.
Superstar. I use Superstar, yeah.
3 of those are glycerin-based paints. Fusion's a wax-based paint like Craze. But no, Diamond is also wax-based. That seems to be the big difference between a lot of these paints.
Okay. Glycerin base is really good to do this kind of thing, you know.
Blending, yeah.
Blending. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
To blend. Yeah. Okay, so now I have my eyes. I take my dauber. I love to do some effects with dauber.
Mm-hmm.
Like wait, please. Like clothes.
Everybody likes a good dauber, especially with a stencil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see how what you're doing with the wavy design. So you're going to those different focal points. Yes, that all makes sense to me.
Okay. Yeah. It's all connected.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And now I take my Paradise Prisma flat brush. I think you have it in FacePaintcom.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And Sundown, Crazyfix.
Okay.
I take this color because in Disneyland Paris, the Jasmine design is these colors.
Ah,
exactly
yeah.
This, yeah. Yellow and, you know, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And we have orange, and orange is complementary with blue, you know. Okay. Just do here some strokes, but really thin, like this. And now I will do here. Like this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And with this side of the brush, you know, the violet one.
Yep.
I put on my skin like this, and I take my fiber brush and really fast blend in. Okay? Like this.
Now, how long would this design take you normally if you were doing this without having to talk and show everybody what you're doing?
12 minutes, something like that. A design like this, 12 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
I do this kind of design when I don't have some cues, or, you know, especially in the Disney village in Paris. Oh my God. I have nobody there. Oh my God. So I have a really funny story on this store. I was in the Disney store for December, and the manager told me, you can do some creation with characters and everything because there is nobody here, you know.
Right.
So at the beginning I was doing, like, you know, the design, the 5 minutes design, but there was nobody, so I was all the day like, oh my God, you know. And after the manager told me, no, you can do some creation, so oh my God, it was so funny, really funny. I love it. Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes there's not a lot of people there. I presume now when you go back, you were telling me before that Disney's not planning to open up for face painting until December, which is horrifying.
Yeah. It's true, it's true. Okay, here I blend. Okay, I have it. This is just my base, you know. And now I can put my teardrops and swirls. So I take a number 3 brush, Paint Pal, Silly Farm, and the white, Crazyfix white, and creamy consistency.
Good.
Yeah. And you guys, if you're practicing with me, don't forget to tag me and send me your design by messenger. I love to see all your creations and inspired by me and stuff. I love it. Okay, so I begin with the swirl here. like this. This is important to reload your brush because with the colors, the intensity of the white is losing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One, two, and three. Okay. One, two, three. Swirl. Double swirl. This here as well. Double swirl. One, two. Okay, guys, between each teardrops is like you have another teardrops.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Oh, say that again.
Make sense or not?
Not to me, probably to everybody else. But
okay, between each teardrops is like you have one teardrop. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Is if you do a teardrops here and teardrops here really close, it doesn't make sense. And a swirl. And if you see, everything is connected in the focal points in the inner corner of the eye.
Mm-hmm.
One, two, and three. And now the princess line, thin, thick, and thin. Here. Thin, thick, and thin. And really close to my eyelid. Okay. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start here. Take a number 0.
Mm-hmm.
Doing some stars. Da, da, da. Don't be too crazy with dots, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 dots of 6, but not like 10 or 12 or it's too much. Okay, with the tip of my brush, loaded with white,
Mm-hmm.
I make some dots, like bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. Here. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I try to do it symmetrical.
Mm-hmm. That is one crazy mask.
Thank you.
Well, you know, the other thing about masks that's really good is that you can is that you can wear the children could be wearing a COVID mask over their nose, and you could actually paint this design.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's true, it's true. Okay. Few dots here, pink in the stars. Oh my God, wait. Here, here, here. Okay, and now I will do the outlines. Black. So I outline all the swirl. When you know the design, you know, when you know the shapes, the placement, you can do it really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tuck, tuck. And here.
Inga says that's a really interesting style.
Thank you, Inga. You're so kind. Actually, I love your tiger. Okay. And now I paint the lips. Wait. And I put some glitters in my lips. I use Makeup Forever glitter. I don't know if you know this brand.
Which one?
It's Makeup Forever. It's a beauty makeup.
Beauty makeup. Yeah, there's a lot of beauty makeups out there.
It's Belgian.
Okay. Well, it's good to have Belgian makeup.
This is what we do in Disney. In Disney, you know, we take a brush like this, okay, and put some glitter like bam, 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 like everywhere.
That's funny.
It's full of glitter in Disney.
You know, glitter is one of the odd things in life. It's very hard to get off.
And it's down. Okay, guys, I hope you like it.
Oh, somebody asked, Diane asked, do you use chunky glitter?
Chunky glitter, yes, of course. I have a few one. I love this one. Art Factory.
Yep, Art Factory makes a great glitter.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the design.
Another question? Or?
No, I think that's perfect. There's no magic about saying we have to finish at a certain time. So, I think thank you very much. That's a beautiful design, and I think everybody enjoyed it. And so, thank you very much, Wendy, for coming. This was great, and we're having Wendy back in December to do Christmas designs. So if you want to see her then, I have actually scheduled out webinars to December. This is embarrassing that I'm that organized. Certainly wasn't last year, I promise you. And so in terms of the upcoming webinars we have, on July 6th, we have Patty DeLeon doing eye designs. We have very exciting for first time, Prima Barton on the job animal designs. And then we're going to have Eric Stiles doing t-shirt airbrushing art, which is kind of sort of a different thing for us. And so that's pretty exciting. And then we have Ilse Kusters doing magical fairy designs on July 27th. So every Monday, and I've kind of moved them up a little earlier. Than some of them are a little later, some of them a little earlier. Depends on when they are. But keep tuned to our FacePaint.com events page or our webinar page on FacePaint.com. So if you go under webinars, there's a link. You can see what's coming up. Okay, so thank you very much, Ingus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Blake.
You're welcome to come. And oh God, John Place at Silly Farm just tested positive for virus. Oh, geez, I'm so sorry. It's just the world's, what it is, right? Yeah. Well, I hope he gets better soon. I hope you all guys, you stay safe. This is all crazy. I mean, it really is. Okay. Well, thank you very much, everybody, and have a good evening. Okay.
Good evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.